Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live broadcast of your evening edition host slash guardian of light slash your commander in light for starship purposes, greeter, creator, and a magnificent builder of magnificent manifestation ability of light working, light warriors, and light creation, as well as a type of leader and manifester in unique ways for a co-creative subtlety report for the unique types of creationalistical aspects. So this is not only a report but also a combined sort of unique glimpse, glare, and vision into the many types of, for example, not only possibilities but realities in the fantastical near future, about the fantastical heavenescent qualities of what is imbued in the type of not only designs of what exist in the ship, which of course are very brand new, very co-creationalistical, as in the terms of the architectural structures and designs, which already have blueprints. Well, as in not only have blueprints, but of course will continue to be modified because blueprints need to be upgraded for the types of advanced structures and materials that exist, the types of materials that make the materials that are needed. For example, we have crystal, and gold constructs. Of course, there's even stronger constructs made out of a material that's stronger than all of those, which is like a combination of aluminum, tin, gold, silver, platinum, as well as upper 200s atomic number ranges. And also, my voice is also like this because undergoing another ascension period per se. So, of course, this is a type of important sort of guidance that we are responsible for. Very respective, unique transition that not only aligns with a very co-creative, expansive force, with the understanding of what the clarity of the type of foundation that needs to be clairvoyant in the terms of not only studying all forms of varieties that are needed to accompany this type of ship, this starship, which is still in progress. Much work still needs to be done, specifically in the forms of learning, to therefore not only allow for the greatest capabilities for those attending and landing and embarking on the starship, but of course for the types of, this of course requires the ability to not only learn languages, but learn languages that are not known. So that is something that is very key. Of course, the courage factor, there are without a doubt many species, I'm just going ahead with this, there's without a doubt many species that we have never contacted before, or never seen before, and actually, as a matter of fact, have never contacted before. We're going to be going to planets that have never been set foot on by human beings before. We are going to locations and sectors of the star galaxy which have never been explored. We're exploring a new type of understanding of waves and ocean and epics of scurvy. So this is no ordinary captain speaking when I explain the type of turbulence that we're going to encounter when we visit, experience, and ultimately unite, as we always have, with the rest of the universe. So this is a type of journey within a journey. More specifically, the wisdom that's already provided is provided. So, however, this is also a particular learning lesson that's important for the specific necessary spiritual development, which is not only taught and guided by the ascended masters of those who also live in earth, but of course those ascended masters such as I, who lives on the surface, who's doing one of my recommendations and my responsibilities, doing the best that I can to help not only represent this sort of guiding, lighting path of the sort of incognition and the sort of cognition of what is required to understand this subtleties and definitions of what is the aspects of what can uniquely unite easily to the heavenescent realm, which not only we already exist in, but of course the AOTOS aspects, which is a very important and of course very, believe it or not, easy sort of transition that is possible. And what I mean by transition, I mean by transfiguration. By what I mean by transfiguration, I mean transformation. What I mean by transformation is already the realization of the realm which has already existed, which has already been training in the past, for example, and in the future, for example, and in the present, for example, as they already on the other side to the type of clarities that are needed. So once again, an accelerated, detailed transformation of the declaration of the sort of confirmation of many specific details of what is needed on the very, superficial level. EMV, EMGs follow different rules when it comes to transport and existence, as well as the shelter components. Also, natures are designed and defined in many different ways. Of course, one part of it is, in part, has a lot to do with those type of environments that are similar to, but at the same time, we are unique and even have a grander building ground, learning ground than Telos and other advanced civilizations. This is your host, Christopher Michael Curtis Bowen, of this evening edition of Fire for Liberty on the 1st of September 2017. Love you all.